Good morning, everybody. Today's been a bit of a challenge already. It's Friday morning. Kerry's decided to wake up at 5, so feeling pretty rough. Also, I think I'm getting a bit of a cold, but you know, we'll try and get through today. And I'm getting some happy mail later, which should be nice. So I haven't done a plan with me video for a while because, as you guys know, I did a load of weekly setups and they just went pear-shaped, and I even did this one again, just added to it last week, and the space ran out on my phone, but hopefully we're going to get through today and it's going to be okay. So this week I'm just literally going to be using a mixture of stickers, really. I'm not going to be using any particular set because my Elliebeth Grace kit is pretty depleted. As you guys might remember me saying before, I got oh god, there's so many sheets. So I got some extras. That's the extra one. What was the other extra one? Oh yeah, the days and dates, which I've already used. So excuse me, as I said, I've got a bit of a cold, please bear with. So I got this kit, I don't know if you guys remember me saying before, to find out the kinds of things that I like and wanted to use so I could make further purchases. And suffice to say, it's becoming clear what I like and what I don't like. So it's certainly going to help me in the long run. So yeah, we're going to use those. And the other things that I'm going to use are, this is the old kit, by the way. The kits have been re-released as individual sheets, and they're large. I think I've got, so hang on. Okay, so this was one of the new reformatted sheets, so it has the nice, so this is for the binder, which is what my happy mail is this afternoon, and it has a sheet of washi, a strip of washi down the side so that you can hole punch it and stick it in the binder, and obviously it's significantly larger. So when you do get the stickers on there, you get a wider variety and more of the same. So for example, the full boxes, I would imagine, I think you get, well, you must get at least, so there's 6 there, 6 there, another, you probably get maybe 4 more boxes, I could be wrong, and you know, a whole sheet of washi, which, you know, man, that's a lot of washi. But yeah, I'm not going to be using those because I'm trying to save these today. So, and I have also got, might be able to get some complimentary colourings out of the birthday page as well. I'm just going to be using stickers that I already have. So I've got the extras, and this one's Plannerface extras. Got another order from those, which you'll hopefully see at the end if I don't run out. And this was the saw kit from Plannerface, which really did get well used. So yeah, I'm going to try and use up some of those as well. As you can see, I have already used a lot of the stickers already because, you know, I was trying to work out what I wanted to do. So we'll start off with, what have I got? I have got 2 matching washi there, and I've got 2 there, but one's not really long enough. So excuse me, right, I think I will use this one. So this is quite a nice one. Oh yes, another thing to also note, please bear with my, I don't know if you guys can see, my my thumb joint is really painful today. And as I'm a lefty, that's always problematic. So this is one I've already pulled up and repositioned once, so it looks like it's not enjoying being reused. So let's just snip that off. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. I would use my knife for that, but I don't think it's safe enough. Yeah, that's going to come off. That's sad. Okay, and then the last one along the bottom. I mean, the colours, they're not the same. They're not the same, but they kind of work. They kind of work. So, you know, purple. Purple. Not really a big fan of purple, but I don't know, these purples I like. I don't know. Right, so the other thing I'm going to use is, I got this ages ago, and I'm talking when I first got into bullet journaling, probably about 2 years ago, from the Sunshine Sticker Company, and I have messaged her and said, are you going to do these again, because I loved it. So what these was they are days in a variety of patterns, and I'm really, really sad to say that I have been told that they are not going to make a reappearance, which I was very upset over. But you know, they're nice. You could have got them in a range of ways. I mean, you know, if you guys are friends with her on Instagram, maybe persuade her that this needs to happen again. So yeah, there's a range of designs. Some of them I prefer to others, like these ones, for example. I much prefer. Wednesday's come off, so let's just put that one on. And you could have got them in the clear. You could have got them. Let's get a paper clip, because that is not going to stay open, is it? Let's use that. There we go. Perhaps I'm going to make my life a lot easier and use the tweezers. No. Oh, Caris has woken up. That's lovely for everybody. Okay, so I may have to call this a day already. It's funny how you leave somebody asleep and you think, oh, I'll just quickly grab 10 minutes to do something. And then they're only asleep for about 3. That's great. So I'll carry on, because I can hear that the TV is on, and I know that it's something that she likes. So hopefully she'll stay nice and quiet for the moment. So that's done. The one thing about these ones was that you can't put the number in, so I'm going to pop that out. In fact, I'll just use that one's a better rubber anyway. And use... Now, I haven't been doing any brush lettering practice, so using my new pens, I use a nice grey one. So this one is the 17th. To the 23rd. So yeah, I haven't been practicing, mainly due to my thumb and mainly due to a lack of time. What's the ring? Oh yeah, September. That needs a swirly, doesn't it? Set. Oh, that's really killing my thumb. Well, that's not too bad, I suppose. Oh dear, I'll pull the paper clip out. Well, that's not too bad, considering I can barely hold a pen without causing immense pain and agony. Right, so now we crack out the pens to mark off sleep. Yeah, Keris is deciding that 6:15 is not early enough. I don't think she's realised that CBeebies and her favourite shows don't actually start until after 6. But what can you do? Oh dear. Okay, so that is intended sleep. We will see how that goes. And let's get to stickering. Okay, so the washies along these washies are Plannerface. These are from Elliebeth. These are from Plannerface, and these are from Plannerface. And I've already said where the date covers came from. So let's crack on. Sorry. Right. Monday the 17th is a dear friend's birthday, so we will have a box for that. And I say dear friend, he's actually a Relly, but hubby's side. Okay, that's that one. That's to do. Let's leave that for the other page. Right, I have got a medical appointment at 9:15 on the Tuesday, but it's quite far away, so I have to leave quite early. Oh, this really does hurt. Really does hurt. If I haven't mentioned before, I've got she sounds like she's having a great time. I've got I've colour coded my mild liners for specific things in my life. And appointments is green. So I'm just going to, there they are. Okay, so I'm going to use this to see if there's, yep, there's a nice medical thing there. Totally doesn't go with the green, but what can I say? Green doesn't even go with the colour theme that I'm using. But it's a colour code. So, eye clinic at 9:15. And P and D to pick up. One of the other fun things about my life is I don't drive, so I have to rely on everybody and his dog to take me to various places. Very annoying. Okay, and then when I come back and feeling all funky because my pupils have been dilated, I have after school club, so work is purple. And that is from 3:30. Let's use the ruler. Until about 6:30. Oh, they don't look nice when I double colour them. And I've also got the same on Tuesday. So let's just, should have just done that really. Never mind, done now. Still haven't figured out what made my mild liner colours go funny, but I'm looking at it and it's happening again, and I'm wondering whether it's the ink from the journal. There is some weird colour on the end of the tip. I don't know if anyone can see that. It's gone a bit brown. Don't know why. Odd. very odd. Oh, and I've got work on 22nd Thursday, so I've got that. Okay, and what else have I got that day? I have got the bins. Now, when you order from Elliebeth, you get these tiny little sampler sheets, and I knew that I had a bin one, so because I'm going to go with, although this is bins and it's actually recycling, is there a recycling one left on my sheet? Doesn't look like it. No, that's a bummer. Okay, what I'll do then is I will use the purple one, and I will say that it's recycling, and I use my fountain pen, which has purple ink in it. Well, that looks more pink. So we have alternate weeks, and I've also got to do next doors because they're away. Sorry about that, I forgot to put my phone on airplane mode. Oh dear. Let's do that now. I'm going to pause there. Sorry for a wobble. Okay, we're back. Annoyingly, that didn't pause, so I'm going to have to rely on my husband's fancy editing skills again to knit those two clips together. Work. 3:30 till 15. No. Okay. Oh, I really am sorry. I'm going to use this as the meal planner. Hasn't really been used on my other weeks, but I wanted to try and keep a log of stuff because I wanted to kind of see when we were having things. One with words. Anything with words? No words. There they are. Dinners. Well, that's good, isn't it? Look, that's exactly the right colour. Dinners. Oh, let's try again. Be careful, be careful, be careful. That's probably lined up exactly the same way, so I really don't know why I bothered. But anyway, so I'll just put the letters in. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh dear, that just gets worse and worse. Excuse me. On a Wednesday, I have special mummy time with my gorgeous girlie, and still waiting on my let's use that, that's pretty, this one. Still waiting on my new mild liners, because I'm hoping that one of those will be the baby colour, and because everyone needs to have their own colour. Right, this is going to be tentative, nice and gentle. There we go. And I'm going to use one of my mummy stickers from, actually I don't want to use the sheet here, I've got, where are my samplers from Planners in Crime? Are they under, yeah they are, because I've still got 2 half-used ones, and I'd sooner use... Oh, they are small. Oh well. I'd sooner use those up than dig into the main sheet. Baby group. It's really funny because, you know, she's not really a baby anymore. She's a toddler, but she's still my baby. Still my baby. Going to be my baby forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. So that is all that's actually going on that week that I know about. So, oh, that's really not sticking, is it? I might have to just chop that bit off. Or I could use my glue. Glue. Right. I'm not... Am I going to use some date covers over here? I suppose I could. Because what I've got here is I've got these, but that requires a lot of concentration to chop those up because they are not washy. Or I could do one of those which already has the lines there. See if there's any more event label type shapes on anything. That's an idea. That's an idea. Let's try that. Just before, quick check before. Yeah, no, I think that's definitely. Oh yeah, I need to schedule in. So Friday is going to be, I've decided, while I'm not working, Friday is going to be my planning time. Oh dear, I'm really sorry. Such a not good noise to cough and splutter. So I'm going to use that and hope that Keris stays asleep. So a mixture of things there. So Penguin Joe from the Grace kit on a Plannerface label, and also, because why not, let's use a blue one, a Paper Chic Plans Me Time sticker, and last but not least, just to ensure that it is done and it is proper, do my nails in the evening. I have to do my own nails, which is why they're just horrible, and obviously I did them last night, so yeah, not great. I like the colour though. Colour's new. Let me know what you think. That's that. Right, we're moving on now. We're moving on. I'm going to take that off because I need to, and get this baby out. In fact, we'll close this. Something that I have seen on the wonderful web is that Scribbles That Matter are now doing B5 covers which fit over the bullet planner. If only I hadn't what didn't I do? If only I hadn't put my sticker over the top. If only. Right, can't put that on the end. Let's see, I need to get at least 7 out of this. So we've got 12 centimetres, 15. Don't chop it, don't chop it, don't chop it. 15. We'll say 16, 12 plus. Oh, this is where my maths is just. People are going to be screaming at me because that's not an easy. That's a completely easy sum to do. But 12 plus 16 is 28. Divided by 7 is 4. So each one has to be 4 centimetres, and I may well have to do some knitting. Especially as I can now hear, oh child of mine, sweet child of mine, complaining. Certain things she will happily sit there and watch on the CBeebies, and certain things she won't. It's really, really quite odd. So like Octonauts, for example, that goes on and she's like, I don't care about this. I will fidget, I will complain, I will create. Brilliant. And yeah, it's quite funny. And then things like Hey Dougie, Mr. Tumble, she will sit there and laugh. Oh, I've just sliced my ruler. Be more careful. I have got a metal one, but I don't know what I've done with it. And last one. Right, seems a bit dodgy to cut up washi like that. There we go, right. So we'll cover up Monday. Tuesday. Oh. Okay, back for the third time. It was a bit of an instant after having done that. So I used some more day covers or weekly headers from Sunshine Sticker & Co for these, and I used a weekend banner from Planners in Crime, and also used the bin icon from the Grace design kit, and already wrote a note. Now I'm not going to do any of my to-do lists because that's probably the most important thing that week, and I have left my child for a significant amount of time watching TV, and I'm not even dressed yet because I was hoping that we'd all go back to sleep, and then she decided that she wasn't going to. So what I was going to do very quickly was put in some of the really, really, really cute. Put the swan over here. I love that swan. She's so pretty. And a flower here, just to decorate it a bit. Now these ones I'm never quite sure what to do because they're too, I don't know, too leafy. There needs to be more. That will do, I think. I quite like, oh, there's another one of those. I quite like those, they're cute. In fact, I might use that dual purpose, just hold that in place. Okay, right, so happy with those. And I might do, yeah, I'm going to do, right, so last week I attempted, no, not last week, it was the week before. I attempted this. Don't know if you guys, yeah, you can see. So doing it lengthways and then doing that, but I didn't really like that. That was a bit too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this, which is too wide, so let's put it right to the edge. I do like things to line up. I think it looks smarter. And I'm going to do underneath, and then do another one here. I'll do pink this time. Because I do want to make these go longer, last longer, go further, whichever phrase suits. And also generally my to-do list on a weekend is pretty small. I will use that because I do kind of think that these, as these are meant to be memory pages, there should be something on there. And I'm also going to do a somewhere. I'll use one of those. I'm going to do a shopping list here because there always seems to be, like, we always get to the end of the week. It's always like things that we run out of that are pretty big. So, or indeed things that I just want to buy. And I think that's the lot. I'll be honest, this is, I've fallen out of love with this a bit, and I'm kind of thinking it's because of the like lack of stickers, and every time I've done a video it's just gone pear-shaped. So I'm going to do a very quick thing which hopefully is going to make me fall in love with it. So this video obviously has intended to help, and rustle, and I'm going to do a quick Happy Mail thing. So I got these from Anavia's Rainbow, if I can get them out. Don't seem to want to come. There we are. Oh, I hear movement. Never a good sign. Right, very quickly. So I got... Right, I'm seriously about to fall out with my phone. Anyway, what I was trying to show you, Anavia's Rainbow. So some rose gold foiled day covers. I really like these because obviously, you know, the Scribbles That Matter bullet planner has 2 lots of dates to cover. So the more you get, the better, in my opinion. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9 weeks, and they are beautiful. And was also sent a sample sheet. Now the sample sheet's really, really lovely. The only thing that I'm not that keen on is this sheet here, which because of the colouring, I've really got to kind of strain my eyes to see what it says. So it says what, where, when, and the last one says done. And Karis managed to get hold of these while I was unwrapping them and dribbled a bit on them. Great. So it's highly unlikely I'll use that anyway. And that one's not too badly damaged, and it looks not too bad. And that one says planning time, rescheduled, scheduled, cancelled, and then a weekend sticker. And these are quite pretty. I like those. They're cool. Now, the one thing that I really wanted to ask you, hopefully people are actually listening and pay attention, I don't know. Trying to reach people on this. And anyway, so Plannerface, I've got 2 kits. Now, this one is relatively new and this one is slightly older. And the reason I bought this one is because even though it's coming into autumn, summer is still kind of hanging on in there. And obviously this is fully autumn. And I quite liked the rose gold coppery effects, which I thought, you know, could go with a multitude of things that I already had. Plus the purples also complement other kits that I've got. So what my question is at the end of this video, who would like to see me plan the next week in adventure or sweater weather? Okay, so I'm going to quickly give you a run through. So sweater weather, you've got, no, try again. Adventure, this is all about taking photographs and getting out there and adventuring, and these are full kits that I got. So there's that page, there's the date covers and all of the other flags and weekend banners and all of that kind of stuff, and some glittery icons, event boxes, page markers, lists, little things, glitter washi, ombre headers and list boxes, icons at the top, more glittery sparkly washi at the bottom, and then the washi wide strips. So these are wide ones, and before I chopped those in half, and then there's some more, and there's some boxes of different shades and colours. Okay, so that's that. And then the other one is sweater weather. Now, I ummed and ahed over this one. I was going to get the smaller kit, but I really love that and that and that, and they weren't in the smaller kit. Not a big fan of the pumpkins because other than Halloween, pumpkins don't really exist for me. And even then I don't carve a pumpkin because it feels wasteful for me. Should only carve a pumpkin, I think, if you're gonna eat the insides. Anyway, so those are those. So that's the full boxes, I think they're referred to as. It doesn't really affect my planner because these are for like Erin Condren mainly. Full boxes to do, to buy, to go, clean, date covers, etc. And you've got boxes, lots of boxes, little things, ombra, how do you even say that word? Someone clue me in. Lists, and then your wide washi. So those are the two kits I have. Let's put those main ones back on at the front again. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? There it is. So yeah, those are the two kits. Leave comments below. I'll also be doing a link on my Instagram, and so yeah, if anyone wants to decide which set I want to use for the next one, let me know. Also quickly, before my phone really decides that it's had enough, got some more birthday gifts from my mum. I did try and put this on my last video, but that just completely flipped out and vanished. So I got some nice, let's do that over to clear some white space. So yeah, I got these really cute stickers that my mum said she got from Amazon, and I really like them. They're quite subtly autumnal, springy, however you want to do it. Let me just see what, yeah, so those three and those three, and they are actually stickers. I didn't think they were, but after some careful prizing apart, so they've got a plastic back, and I don't know if you can see, they're like the texture of washi, but they do peel. See, look, oh, and then you've got the clear plastic at the back. So these probably are repositionable, but I wouldn't want to keep doing it because they're quite delicate stickers, because they're on, like, even by washi standards, they feel quite thin, but they are quite lovely. And I don't know if you guys can spy, although this is not Elliebeth, we all know that all the sticker companies get their graphics and images from somewhere else. This looks surprisingly like Nettle, who is in the new release. So I'm quite chuffed with that, because I don't think I'll be able to get some Nettleness before she runs out. So Amazon, you heard it here. Right, so that is all for today, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.